Namaskar. Very warm welcome to all the viewers and learners in this live interaction of CIT NCERT. I am Renu Bhatt with you all. You are watching us live on PM eVIDYA channels from channel number 6 to 12. And apart from all these channels, you are with us on our YouTube channels as well, that is NCERT Official and NCERT PM eVIDYA class number 6 to 12. Dear learner, this is our special session. This is our webinar and we are here for knowing a lot of things about AI, because this series is on AI tools in education, and as we all know, AI is quite and very much important these days for teachers, students. And what exactly is the cool tool that we are going to learn today in this specific session? Let me tell you that it's Edcafe AI. So what exactly Edcafe is, and how you can use it, and what are the benefits for all the teachers and students. We have joined by our expert to tell us more about Edcafe AI. And so without any further delay, let's quickly meet him. You are Dr. Naveen Gupta. You are head of ICT department from St. Mark's Senior Secondary Public School, Meera, Bagh, Delhi. Very warm welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
So dear learners and viewers, in case you have any query related to this particular tool, you can reach out to us through our various medium. We want you to call us with all your queries on our telephone number, that is 8800-440-559. Either you can drop a mail as well. Our email address is training.helpdesk@ciit.nic.in. And in case you have joined us through our live streaming, then you have to go to the live chat box and then only you can drop your comment out there. Our expert will be more than happy to answer all your queries and doubts if you have any. So without any further delay, let's quickly start this session with the fact that it's Edcafe that we are going to discuss today. So what exactly Edcafe AI is, sir?
So Edcafe AI is teaching material, means like we all are a teachers. So the session is mainly for the teachers. We all struggling with the lesson plan, PowerPoints. So this tool will help them to create a PowerPoint, teaching resources, lesson plan in a quick manner. So this is absolutely a tool which is good for the teachers. So the tool name is Edcafe AI, brew teaching material with AI. So how we work with this? So what is all about AI? Edcafe, a toolkit designed for educator to generate, organize quality instructional and learning content using AI. So the best solution for the teachers. What are the best solution? Advanced tools educator need done better than other than AI. Upload your knowledge to create tailored and AI driven content. Smart AI interaction, content with AI feedback and insights. A Google Drive link library, creating, sharing, managing and AI resources. So this is all about the best solution for the teachers. So this is a way, this is one of the window wherein so many things are available. So this is my library. Let's say this is a default library and this is a PPT given by the Edcafe company only. So they have shared how much content they have created. Let's say they have a lesson plan. We can see here, if you see this vocabulary cards, AI speech. So we have a library wherein everything can be organized.
Okay.
So what we can do with this tool? We can planning. So what we can plan? Lesson plan, teaching resources, differentiated instruction, because we are talking about inclusive education. So we can create a differentiated instruction, slide deck. We can create a slide, PowerPoint slides. We can create a YouTube quiz, means let's say we have a YouTube and out of that YouTube I want to create a quiz, reading comprehension, assignment grader. In fact, I can create a chatbot for example, let's say we have one book and I want the chatbot should be working with that particular book with a particular students, flashcard, vocabulary card. So all these options are available with the Edcafe tool.
Okay.
So how to work with this? First of all, we need to go to the website called edcafe.ai. This is a website, edcafe.ai. Sign up for free and create your first content after signing up. So what content? So I am going to explain each and every type of content which I can create with this tool. So these are the popular features: lesson plan generator, AI slide generator, teaching resources, AI quiz maker, assignment grader, custom AI chatbot and AI flashcard maker. So teachers are mostly using these kind of features from this tool. So this is first tool, lesson plan. So I am going to show the demonstration as well. So what I can do, I can just give the topic and I can create the lesson plan according to my choice. which consists of learning objective, learning outcomes, whatever we need it. So when we are talking about, and that can be exported to Google Documents and that can be exported to Microsoft Word as well. So if you see, and this is a sample lesson plan. So as learners, you can just scan this code and you can see this kind of lesson plan which is already created by the sample. So I can show you, this is a lesson plan. You can see here, stereotypes and discrimination, understanding, objective, material resources, lesson plan procedure, opening, guided practices, interactive activity. So you can see here, this is a sample. So let's see how to do this. So first of all, we'll go to the Edcafe. So first of all, we'll go to Edcafe, login. So this is the first home page. This is my home page, as I have already logged in with my account. So this is the first page. So if I click on Edcafe, what I need to create? I need to create a lesson plan. So I'll click on lesson plan, create new lesson plan. Let's say I'll write here the topic. Let's say teacher teaching, I'll write here Python. Let's say I am a computer science teacher, so I'll write Python functions. And I'll say search on the Google with the optional, as I say, CBSE, as per the CBSE curriculum, or with NCERT, I can write here NCERT curriculum, and I'll say generate. So you can see I have clicked on the online resources. It means whatever the resources related to this topic will be also available to me. So we'll need to wait for a seconds and my lesson plan will be ready. So you can see here the complete lesson plan, whatever the keywords, whatever the resources, everything is available. So you can see PowerPoint slide decks, PDF worksheet. It will search on the Google and provide me everything whatever I need for delivering this lecture. So you can see here I can say save, and once I'll say save, it will be saved to my library. Let's say file name is, I say Python function, and this will be saved in my library and is a public view. I can make it private view so that I can see only, but I am making a public view. So you can see here it's there. Engaging with the Python function, unlocking the power of code, objective. Student will understand the concept of function in Python, this syntax, how to utilize and write a efficient reusable code, advantage of a functions, then standard, CBSE and NCERT, connection to the standard. So it's aligning to the problem solving and logical thinking. And what are the vocabularies? So these are the terminologies which is there with the syllabus. Essential questions, as the student should know all these kind of things. What is a parameter, what is the difference between this, and web articles. If I click on any article, so I can open it as in a new tab. So this is a medium.com, I can read it, the additional resources. So you can see the lesson plan consists of additional resources, and even in fact we are having a Python video as well. Let's say student want to see the video. So my video will be starting here. PowerPoint. So here is a PowerPoint slide. So I can get a PowerPoint, it will be downloaded and I can use it in my classroom. So it's so easy to create lesson plan with, we can see here, this is a function, stored Python function, so types of function, the complete PowerPoint available with this lesson plan is here. Type conversion, all or the complete. So we have a list of, so if I go back to my lesson plan, I can see here the lesson procedure, how I will deliver this lesson, direct instruction. So I'll just introduce the concept of function in a manner, guided practices, independent practices, differentiated, extension, sample and reflection. Everything which is required as a lesson plan, and I can add few things. There was an option called additional information. I can say add the SDG goals and something like that. So it will add. So this is one of the worksheets. So I'll click here and I can open the worksheet. So I can see here this is the simplest ready to use worksheet of a function. So it has everything available with us. So this is the first lesson plan. So this is the first option with the Edcafe tool, wherein we learn how to use lesson plan, how simply 5 way we can create the lesson plan. So this was the first option. Let's come back to more options. Slide deck. The second option is slide deck. How we can create a PowerPoint slide. It means we just need to give the topic, and my whole PowerPoint will be ready. So this is again a sample PowerPoint, which is Worlds of Wonder, is created by Edcafe. I'll just click and I can see what kind of PowerPoint it is. And then I'll show you how to create my PowerPoint. So this is a predefined PowerPoint. You can see here Worlds of Wonders of Worlds, and it's 9 slides. This is what the topic, then 7 Seas, Great Wall of China. So you can see here it is predefined by the Edcafe. Let's say I'll click on create new and I'll go to slide deck. So on which topic, ma'am, you tell me which topic I should create a PowerPoint.
So you can create a topic, PowerPoint on any of the state of India.
States of India, we
Yeah.
can say states of India. States of India. So I'll write states of India and I'll say number of slides less than 10, or number of slides I can say 10 to 15,
Yes, sir.
because it will take, otherwise it will take lot of time, and I can
Exactly.
choose the
Templates as well?
template. So I'll
Okay.
take black template. Let's say I'll use this
So there are so many templates.
template.
Pre-decided
4 templates are there.
Okay.
So I'll click here. So you can see here it is coming up with the all 15 things. What are these? So this is what the first introduction to states of India, explore the diversity, and this is just an overview of the PowerPoint. So how we are differentiated, future trends, discussion with the favorite states. So we can have this kind of things. And if I say click continue on button, and you can see here the whole PowerPoint is available with me. So how simple way to create a PowerPoint. And otherwise, if I need to create a PowerPoint, it takes lot of time, because first of all I need to research, I need to choose the images, I need to choose the background. So you can see a 15 slide PowerPoint is. So
Okay, it's there.
is exit ticket, summary, discussion, future trends. So I can change it as well. You can see the famous landmark. This is the Taj Mahal and Agra and all these, whatever they way. This is cultural diversity. Images already being added.
Okay.
The geographical overview. So you can see here.
So in case if we want to add another other pictures as well.
So we can edit. We can just download and we can edit as our own way.
Okay.
Whatever the way. So I'll say just say. I say it's my states of India. At least I get a template. At least I get a template how the PowerPoints will be created.
So we can make change in that
Yes.
PPT presentation. Okay.
Yes. So it will be saved in my library. And I can say export. So there is a button called export.
Okay.
In 2 formats I can export, either in Microsoft format or Google Slides. If I click on Google Slides, my Google account mounts a verification, or I can say PowerPoint. So it will be downloaded to my system and I can edit it as per my requirement,
Okay.
whatever. So at least my work for getting a background color, the I can say background color, text font size, images, at least an information is being created. You can see here. I just click and it's open. And I can say click on enable editing and it's here.
Okay. So
So I
that is
can
very helpful for all the
creating a
teachers,
PowerPoint.
yes.
Yeah, teacher resource, basically it's helping the teacher to create a resource in a just a click way. So that was slide deck. So we learned 2 options. First was lesson plan, how to create a lesson plan with the different aspects of a lesson plan, and then how to create AI generated slide deck very easily. So that is the second option. Now teaching resources. I love this option, teaching resources. Let's say you have not prepared a lesson plan. You have not prepared your lecture. You are going to the class and you have not prepared a lecture, and instantly you need some worksheets or some kind of things and resources and videos. So this option is amazing option. So this is what teaching resources, Edcafe created resources. Explore the comprehensive teaching resource to kill a mockingbird featuring engaging. So I can just see this resource as well, whatever they have used, and I can create my own resource as well. So you can see here, this is a resource available with this. Let's do this. So I am on my Edcafe tool, I'll say create new, and I'll say teaching resources. When I say create a teaching resource, let's say I'm going to the classroom and I say I need to create this, I need to deliver a lecture on a particular topic. So I'll write here a topic, let's say I'll say Indian election system. So this is my topic, Indian elections. Now what I need articles on this because I am going to deliver this lecture. I need a PowerPoint. So whatever the PowerPoints available on the internet, it will search. Whatever the videos related to Indian election system, it will search, and whatever the worksheets related to this, it will search on the Google and provide me all these things. So I'll just click and you will see how beautiful it is. Let's say I have not prepared the lecture, so I can use this tool immediately within a classroom. PowerPoints are available with this, the videos. So you can see here.
So this feature provides us all the
whatever I need, whatever the lecture I need to deliver in the classroom. So what I need a PowerPoint. Normally, teacher goes to the class, they prepare a PowerPoint.
Right.
They need a PowerPoint. Then second, they need a worksheet. Let's say I need to access how the student will understand the topic and a video. Let's say I want to play a video and showing them animation kind of things. So everything is available with this tool, and you can see here the first is a PDF. Political science lesson number 18, election system, teacher plus worksheet, electoral politics, online CEO daily, 11th class 9th assignment, Sainik school. So it's search on the internet. So this is created by someone else and I can use it by, but I need to check, I need to give the credit.
Okay.
Plagiarism I need to miss. Somebody has created this assignment for their own students, so we need to give a credit.
That is what I was about to ask about the plagiarism, because it's too much in internet these days.
If I am downloading some assignment from the internet, I should give the credit to the original creator. So that's always should be there, because this tool will search on the Google. So whatever the resources available on Google, it will show me. Like videos we have, so I can show you some videos. So you can see here my cursor, articles, slide decks, videos and worksheets. If I click on videos, 5 videos is selected.
Okay.
So I'll just say system of election. So this is a video related to the system of elections in India. So I can say, you can see this. The student can see the video. During the classroom, I can show this video to the students. It's a small video, 8 minutes video, so automatically the whole process of election student can understand.
Okay.
And then
fine.
I'll go back, I'll say, oh, I just say again, I'll correct.
So can teachers create their own video?
No.
They can only search?
This tool helps them to curate the data.
Okay.
They cannot create. If they want, they can create. Then there is no need to search on the internet. Like we are having a live session, so it's recorded. Teacher can listen to this session later on.
Right.
So we need to create it.
Okay, okay.
What the AI helps to deliver the lecture in a faster manner. Whatever they spend a time to search the things. For example, I am going to talk about election process. I need a PowerPoint, so it's created in a seconds.
In a second, sir.
I need a video. I need not to search on the Google. I writing election. So there are so many videos available on the Google. I need to choose the right content. So this helped me to choose the right content for the kids.
Okay.
And I can specify the age, so it can show me the age as well.
Okay.
So this is what my whole tool works. Second tool. So this was my. So I can show videos, worksheets. I'll show you some worksheet. I have already shown you the worksheet. So this was a worksheet. How many seats are reserved for the scheduled caste in the Lok Sabha? So this is a small question. Which party used the Garibi Hatao slogan in the election 1971? Which party? So this is a small quiz created by Sainik school. and I click on worksheets. So these are worksheets, videos, slide decks. So these are the related and the articles.
Right.
So this is the ECIGOV.in. It's a government website. So this is the article. The whole system is there. Means the original document wherein the whole process is written by the Election Commission of India. You can see here. This is a system by Chief Electoral Office, Chief Election Commissioner of India, Dr. M.S. Gill. So he has created this document, the whole process and everything, how it is related. So the article, so I can refer to the real life article. So that was my second option. Third option, teacher resources. It's amazing. So let's come back to my PowerPoint once again. So AI quiz, again the assessment is need of an hour, because when I am delivering a lecture in the classroom, I need to ask the student whether you understood the concept or not. So assessment is also an important, and this can be done through this tool very easily, AI quiz, AI assessment that go beyond the text. So this is a small quiz on the major art movements. If I click, so we can see here it's a quiz, it's already there with explanation. So let's say I'll create my own quiz. I'll go back to my tool. So I'll say create new, and I'll say AI image, or I'm going to create quiz. Let's say I have taught them the topic called election process. Yeah, election system in India. I'll create a same. And I'll say I can add the topic, I can add the web page, I can add the file. If I want a particular text, I want some kind of for example, CBSE or NCERT create their curriculum, I can paste the whole curriculum. And I can say create the question from this only. I can use any website to add the questions, or I am having a chapter 1 from NCERT website and I just upload it and the whole quiz will be created. Let's say I am just creating election system of India. What kind of question I need? I need short answer, mixed, I say mixed. Number of questions, automatic, I say 10 question at least or 15 question I need it. I can add specify, and I can student level. I can say class 5, class 7, class 8. So I'll say class 8, maybe it's 9th or 10th, I don't know. So I'll write 9th. So I'll say generate. So you can see here the MCQ with explanation, the answers are here.
Right.
So it means I have given certain text to the student and I say read this chapter, and on the basis of reading material I can ask the question. So that's the assessment, how simply I can create the assessment with a short answer, with the MCQ, with a mixed bag. So you can see here 15 questions are created. What is the significant model code of conduct during the election process? The model code of conduct provides guidelines for political parties and candidates to ensure fair play during the election. It helps maintain. So it means that is a model of conduct. And then we have a MCQ. What is the primary function of election commission during elections? To ensure the free end. So answers are also. I'll say save. I'll say first quiz. I'll just save it. So it's saved in my library. So I showed you and I can export. So what formats you can see here? So different format: Word, Google Docs, PowerPoint, Google Slides, Google Form. Let's say I want to create a Google Form. So it asks me same account. So you can see how simplified way I can create Google Form. With answers, with questions, my Google Form will be ready. So I can just assign them to do it at home or whatever the way. Pop-up is blocked. I'll say allow.
The teachers can create a Google form as well.
Yes.
They can share it with their students.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's created in my personal account only. The mail ID which I am using for, see how simple. The whole and now I can publish and I can share with the kids.
Right.
So, simplify way to create a Google form. It means I have not done anything much. I just click and my whole chapter assessment is ready. Assign, I can assign directly from here. My learners can scan and they can just answer these questions immediately within a tool only.
Okay.
And I can embed on this Google Classroom. I can assign on the Google Classroom. I can assign to the Microsoft Teams as well. Like we have used online classes, and I can copy the link. So student can write the response within a Edcafe tool as well. I have created a Google form. I have option wherein my student can assign.
So is it accessible for students as well? It's a teacher's account, right?
If I click on here, somebody can scan this QR code, they can access this quiz.
Okay.
You can start using your mobile phone, you scan, because if I am taking an online class and I want my student to participate in this quiz or its assessment, they can just scan it and they can be part of this classroom.
All right.
So this is a way, otherwise I can click on the Google form and I can share like a normal way.
Okay.
So this is what the next option was. What was the next option? That was AI quiz. How simply we can create the quiz, we can assign the quiz, and the student can learn from this tool. Means you can see here, and we have a responses, nobody is there to help to participate. I can edit. Let's say you don't want this question to be corrected or you want to change this, so you can just say edit and I can create an editing.
Okay.
So this is my editing
So you can
window.
change any question.
Yes.
Okay.
I can change if I feel that this is not correct, answer is not correct, because AI tools help us to create things easily, but it's not 100% sure that the answer will be correct.
Right.
Sometimes answer will be wrong as well. So we need to doubly check whenever we are using any tool. We need to read the information first and then we can assign to the student. That is the first and foremost thing to use an AI tool. Any tool we are talking about here, Edcafe, whatever the content it is creating, we need to read it once and then only we can assign to our students. That's the mandate for using any AI tool.
Exactly. So make sure you read all these questions carefully and then you read
Before
need
assigning to the student.
Right.
Before assigning to the student.
So that was about the quiz, sir. What else, sir?
Next is assignment grader. Let's say, because student will also use the what? AI. We need to create a rubrics. We need to create auto grade assignment, attach the rubric. Rubric means how we will grade it, because we cannot stop student, because when we are talking about AI, I was just listening to our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. He always says we should explore the use of AI in the classroom. More and more opportunities we should give to the student. More and more innovation should be done on AI. So we need to talk about the assignment grader and we have to use it in the class. So rubric means the moment we need to check how we will access the, for example, student attempts the question and answer. How we will check what are the standards. So rubric is required these days. We need to raise the rubric standard. For example, if student is writing some content, we need to raise their rubrics. So we can see here video as well. You can see here assignment details. So this is a how write a short essay. Assignment. So my file name and it's saved. Submission, feedback, whatever. So automatically student can submit as well on the student dashboard. Student can connect with this application and they can assign. I'll just show you how it works. I'll say create new one and we need to assignment grader. So assignment, I need to write assignment details. Let's say I say data file handling, Python, text file, binary file and CSV file. Let's say this is my topic, grading instruction programs, with output
So it's an assignment.
Yeah, I am creating an assignment grader.
Okay.
How will I assess the exact the assignment given in the classroom?
Okay.
And I can add a rubric which is optional. I say create assignment. So all these are stored in my library.
Okay.
So nothing is there because I have given a very few information, so I can just say edit. So I'll add more instructions. Writing the programs. Will award full marks. Partial correct. Line by line marks. So I can write some information, whatever the information I can create. So it is creating a rubrics and I can assign.
Okay.
So like in my PowerPoint, if I see my PowerPoint, so there was a video. If I show the video, you can see here the more information, assignment details, what assignment they need to write in 200, 300 word, grading instruction. So this was a grading instruction and if I create and it's creating. So if I see, this is what, how they have to check.
So this will check students' assignment on its own.
No, yeah, it will assign on, but we need to see the assignment as well.
Okay.
It will assign, it will be checked automatically and we need to check again just to see what student has.
All right, all right.
So this is what feedback and all things are available here. Now next is, so we have done with AI quiz, assignment grader, and next is custom chatbot.
Chatbot.
So how we can create a chatbot? We can just upload a chapter and we can say create a chatbot. So I say create new and I say chatbot. So name of the chatbot, let's say I say name of the chatbot is Delhi. Information about Delhi.
Okay. Information about Delhi.
Fine. I can upload any book.
Okay.
I can just search from the internet and I can upload and whatever the student will ask, that answer will be from that particular chapter. So for example, normally what we do, whenever we learn anything, we read the chapter and go through things. We cannot ask the question from the book.
Right.
So this will help to ask the question as many as question they want to ask.
Okay.
So they just uploaded the chapter and they want to know more and more about this chapter, they can ask the information.
So any teacher can upload more than one book?
Yes, they can create.
Any information?
Yes, they can upload and the chatbot will answer all the questions.
Okay,
Like we have a normal chatbots in the, whenever we go to any bank website, they have a IVRS system and they have, these days they are using a chatbots as well.
Right.
They are answering predefined question answers. But herein what we are using for the teaching purpose.
Okay.
So what we will do, we will upload a chapter and we can answer it. Let's say how it works. I'll just show on the PowerPoint.
The student can ask any question related to this particular topic,
Yes.
information on Delhi.
Yes.
Okay, and the chatbot will answer.
Will answer.
Okay.
So this is what Charles Dickens chatbot. Let's say we have uploaded a book and I'll write Naveen.
Okay.
It's a Charles Dickens book and hello Naveen, you entered a message. Tell me
I
about
would
the
request my team to have that presentation on screen.
Tell me about the characters of this book.
So it's about Charles Dickens only.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can see here Oliver Twist. These are the all David Copperfield. So these character among the many others. So I'll say write about Oliver Twist. So you can see here. Certainly Oliver Twist is one of the celebrated novel, first published in 1837, tells about summary. It's the whole summary of the book is here.
Okay.
And major themes: social injustice, innocence and majority. So this is all about the book. So I can create my own chatbot as well using this tool. Isn't it amazing tool?
That's pretty interesting, sir.
That's everything on the fingertips of the teachers as well as students. So I can just create a chatbot for my students and they can just learn from the chapter.
Right.
They can ask n number of questions.
Exactly.
We are not limiting a period of 35 minutes. We are giving an n number of question access. And whatever they want to ask, whether it's a right or wrong.
So without any hesitation, they can ask any question, any time.
Anytime. So that is what the tool help us to work with this. So that was creating a chatbot, because I don't have any PowerPoint or any other information. So I'm not using this option. Otherwise, I've shown you how it works.
Right.
So next is another custom chatbot. We have already seen how it works. Then flashcards. So because when we are teaching a small kids, we need to show them up images. You should have a flashcards. So add images, assign flashcard, enable text to audio. Means I can create I am having a text, I can create an audio. So that small kids can listen and they can learn the vocabulary. So visual audio supported. So how it works, let's say this is a flashcard on word sibling. This is created by them. Flashcards. So I say study cards. So this is how it works. I think it's some net issue. Shuffle. I'll say shuffle. So I'll create my own flashcard then. Let's see how we can do that. So I'll go create new and I'll say flashcard.
Okay.
I'll say flashcard on, let's say fruits name. Let's say Indian fruits. Yeah, summer Indian fruits. Spelling, let me correct. Font style, specify the font. I say Times New Roman.
Okay.
Choose the number of card. I say 5 and I say generate. So this is what mango. This is, I'll say save.
Summer Indian foods.
Summer fruits. I can just write. I can write it. So this is my flashcard. I can edit. I can add the photos. There is no photo, so I can add. So this is what, and I can assign directly. Again, the same way I am having a QR code, or I can scan the QR Google Classroom, and my cards are ready.
Right.
And I can translate to, let's say, Hindi. So I can create in Hindi as well. I'll say Hindi and say translate. So translation as well is available. So I have created. So you can see here. Aam, फलों का राजा, मीठा और रसदार.
Okay.
So you can just use your mobile phone and scan, and you can use this card. So I'll go to my library. You can see whatever demonstration I have given, all are here. So I've shown you how all things will be, the repository will be there in the Edcafe. So you can see here how it works. So these are the flashcards.
Okay. And we need to add photo.
We need to add description, photo, whatever we want to add. And we can export. Again, I can download as PDF, I can Microsoft PowerPoint or Google Slides. I say Google Slides. Again, it needs to authenticate, so I'm not just going to. So this is what the way we can create a flashcard.
Okay.
Lychee, and then tarboos, and then this was papita.
Papita.
Isn't it? good that
Yes,
we can
sir.
convert to any language as well. Language
Right.
barrier is
So
not
we
there.
we can use regional language.
Yes, yes,
also.
it
Okay.
that was there.
Hmm.
I can say edit,
Hmm.
and I'll when I'm going to click on the three dots,
Hmm.
I'll click on the translate,
Huh.
and I can write to any language.
Okay.
So
There are
what-
so many languages.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right.
Tamil is there. I can just say Tamil, and you can see here the Tamil will be. But I cannot read. We can't read, but it's there.
Yes. Okay.
Fine.
Right, sir.
Again, for
That-
small kids, we can create a flashcards. It's the whole thing. Whatever the way, whatever the things we need for teaching, everything is
It's
available.
very
within-
easy.
Yes,
It's very easy to prepare them in a short while.
short.
Okay.
Then-
so what next, sir?
Next is so many tools. Presentation is end, so I'll show you some more things. How we can create a YouTube quiz.
Okay. Okay.
Let's say I am having a YouTube video. I search on, let's say, election system in India, or we can just go back to my library, and we were having. I'll go to my library and election states of India. I have not stored. So I'll say Python function. Let's say this is one of the video, and I want some questions from this.
Okay.
So I'll just select, and I'll go to create, and I press the URL. I've just checked the URL. If the transcript is available, it will create a quiz from the particular
Video.
video. So what kind of questions I need? I need a MCQ or short answer or mixed. I'll say let's create MCQ. Additional number of questions, I'll say 10, and student level is, let's say, 12th, and say on the basis of this video it is creating a question. So let's say I have assigned a video to the students, and I say just go through this video and just see this video, and tomorrow I'll take a test.
Okay.
So what I have done, I have taken a URL of the video and I have created a question based on the particular video with the answers. What is the primary purpose of writing? Custom function, explanation, and I can again save.
Okay.
Assessment functions.
So here I wanted to ask
Yes.
you a question. If any teacher wants to have a quiz on the same topic, right, me or another person, the quiz will be the same?
No,
Okay.
it will be different.
It will be different?
That is the beauty of the AI tool. Whatever, whenever you, even next time you ask them to create another quiz,
Huh.
it will be different.
On the
question.
same topic?
Yes, different
Okay.
question.
The
Every
question-
time you create, it will be different. Maybe the framing of question. For example, if I need to ask you what is function, or I can ask you define function.
Okay.
Isn't it? The question is, answer remains same,
But
but the
question-
framing of question will
framing,
be
okay.
different, a little bit different. Answer will be little bit different, because when we talk about AI, it manipulates the words actually.
Right.
So what is AI? It have so much of data, and every time you ask, it will give you different answer.
Okay.
So it's not same. Even if I click again, it will create some different questions.
Okay.
And I can just say, see, I have created the questions from the video, I assign to the student, and I can export.
Okay. So here let me tell you that we have 5 more minutes left for the session, sir.
No problem. So I hope this all options are much usable by the teachers, and Google Slide, I can click on PDF, my whole quiz will be available in a PDF format. See, and within you can see the PDF. Can you see the
Right.
what is this? This is a URL of the video. Let's say I have just taken a printout and I say just go through this and answer this questions. So, and with answers I can take a printout and I can assign to the students. So this is amazing tool. I love this tool for summary notes. AI image. Let's see AI image.
Yes, sir.
So this is my AI image. Let's say I
So
want
we just need to write the description.
Yes.
And it will create a image.
mango
Huh.
with a small kid. Let's say.
Okay.
Big mango.
Hmm.
Big mango with small kid. Let's say what it do. I just given a small prompt.
Hmm.
See,
Hmm.
beautiful image, and
Yes,
it's copyright free. No one can
Right.
say this is my picture because
Exactly.
it's created by AI.
AI.
And I can just change the prompt. See,
Hmm.
a boy with a mango,
Hmm.
with two boys, I can just change something
Hmm.
and I can say photographic. The image style is photographic. I can say artistic.
Hmm.
I can say different types of, I can say painting.
Hmm.
So different types of photographs it can create.
Okay.
So I'll just save it with the name mango,
Hmm.
and it will be saved in my library.
Hmm.
So we have learnt almost all the
So
options.
there is no tension for the images, right? We can
Yes.
create as many as images we want for our assignment or for the
For the
presentation.
assignment, for the worksheet, for showing. For example, let's say I'm doing I'm just explaining some storytelling because this is a new pedagogy used in the classrooms.
Right.
So let's say I have created my story using a chatbot, or I have created any of the AI tool, and I want to create that character. I want to show to my students how I can do that. So that is
Especially-
also possible with the AI tool. So I have just mentioned my character superhero,
Any fantasy thing.
any fantasy.
Okay.
So that is what the tool can help us to create. So this is what all options available. Flashcard we have learned. Vocabulary cards. I can create a vocabulary cards. I'll provide the list of word or generate on a particular. I say just topic.
Okay.
Give me some topic. I can create a vocabulary card. Let's say I'm teaching them pollution.
Hmm.
So it will create. I just create, and whatever the vocabulary card it can create.
Hmm.
So means related terms using this pollution.
Okay.
More clear option, more clear prompt we provide, it gives you more accurate options. So that is what the AI is. How beautiful prompt you can provide. So that's called prompt engineering actually.
Okay.
People are doing prompt engineering, so they are learning so
that
many prompts.
AI can do their
Yes,
his
closing the search actually. We are talking about more close means if you're giving them open-ended questions, it will give you open-ended answers.
right.
So if you are giving a close option, let's say pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, it will give you easy option. So more closer, it will give you more accurate information.
The clarity should be there.
Yes, clarity should be there in any of the AI tool. It's taking a lot of time, so I'll just go back to another. So you can see it's there. And you can see here waste, sustainability, all these are there. You can see here I can listen to this image. This
Okay.
is my card,
Uh-huh.
and I can listen.
So audio is there
Yes, the audio
for
will
the
be
for the word pronunciation.
yes, word
Okay.
pronunciation. It will be the emission is another word. Waste is another word related to this. Sustainability.
Sustainability.
You can see.
Waste.
Okay.
So all these pronunciation is as well. So this is vocabulary card. So I can create I can provide the whole vocabulary list so that it can create with images and I can show to the student. I can say save and fixing error save. There is a problem with the internet, I think, so it's taking a lot of time.
Okay. So
Summary notes, reading activity. I can create a reading material. I can create a reading material. For example, I'm explaining some of the topics, photosynthesis or something. So I can create a whole reading material for my kids.
Okay.
So this is what this is a way I can make my classroom lively and with a small time with for half an hour or so, but I can create the whole lecture on any of the topic with all the option with assessment, with lesson plan, with
With the
worksheets,
quiz,
everything is available. So
Right.
my lecture will be engaging and I can create some activities, group activity, single activity, assessment, everything I can do with this tool, and it's really amazing tool, Edcafe AI.
Definitely, it's an amazing tool, and you need to use it, and you can get benefit from this particular Edcafe AI tool. And do remember, AI is always there to help you out. So it's quite a insightful session, sir. But it's time for us to wrap up this session here only. So Naveen sir, thank you so very much for being with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much
For this valuable information that you have shared with all our viewers. And dear learners, before I wrap up this session, let me share a very important piece of information with you all about Balpan Ki Kavita Pratiyogita. Here is the video, sir.
क्या आपको भी गीत कविता पढ़ने लिखने और गाने गुनगुनाने में रुचि है? तो आइए शिक्षा मंत्रालय भारत सरकार की एक अनूठी और सराहनीय पहल का हिस्सा बने तथा भारतीय भाषाओं और अंग्रेजी में लोकगीत और कविताएं भेजें। आप दिए गए लिंक पर अपनी रचनाएं अथवा किसी अन्य रचनाकार के गीत और कविताएं भेज सकते हैं। भारतीय भाषा कविता प्रतियोगिता के नियम आदि भी आपको इसी लिंक पर उपलब्ध होंगे।
So last date for participation is 22nd of April, and before I wrap up, let me share about Sahyog session detail that we have lined up for you. In Sahyog session, in a short while, we will be back with our live interaction. The topic that we are going to discuss today in this particular topic is digital wellness. So be a part of it, and me, Renu Bhatt, is taking your leave. Be with us on PM eVIDYA channels for more informative programs. Namaskar.